All right. Thanks so much for joining us today. My name is Brian Keating, and I'm joined by my father, Timothy. And what we want to share with you today is the business that we're building with LegalShield. And LegalShield is a journey of professional growth. It's a professional opportunity, and I think for both of us, it's really been a powerful journey. I know what drew me to this industry was personal growth and some of the work I had done in that industry. So really excited to share what LegalShield's all about and what we have to offer today. So if you think about the best business models today, they're all simple, disruptive, and noble, right? It's a simple idea. It changes an old industry or an old business model, and they are all, many of the businesses that are changing the world today have a higher purpose, a noble calling. And they're not something that any other company can do. There's something that can't be duplicated easily. And technology being what it is, they have an app. So let's look at some examples that you're probably familiar with. All right, remember these things? I sure do. And they're still out there, especially if you live in a major city. But many people today are actually using this. This is the Uber app. So this is a way to accomplish the same goal. I need a ride from point X to point Y. I'm going to do it in an innovative way. I'm going to bring up an app. I'm going to tap an app, and the driver will actually come to me rather than me trying to catch a cab. So it's simple, it's easy, and it is affordable, and people love it, right? They're a big deal today. Remember these. You can't find these anymore, just like at Toys R Us or Babies R Us in the next few weeks. These are all gone, right? But when I was younger, we would actually, kids have to go to the movie store, find it, hopefully find the movie, hope it was in stock, and then a couple of days later we'd actually have to bring it back to an actual store. But of course nobody does that anymore. What people do now are they stream their movies with a service like Netflix. It's simple, it's easy, it's affordable, right? Netflix is $8 a month. It is disruptive innovation, right? And it's changing the way that we consume our entertainment, right? Even big cable providers are partnering with Netflix, and everybody kind of is on this gravy train now. How about this? Hotel industry, right? Big deal. A lot of real estate, probably billion-dollar plus billions in sales every year. Well, Airbnb, right? People can actually rent out their homes or a room in their home, and a lot of people I know my dad has rented from Airbnb. So again, it's a way for people to disrupt the business model. All right, so why are we talking about all this stuff? Well, remember this? Remember Borders bookstores? I do. You can't find them anymore, right? I love Barnes & Noble, but Amazon is a great company, right? And they're really hard to dislike, right? They make books and a lot of other things available digitally, free 2-day shipping. They're just, they're a really competitive company, and they are changing the game with books and a lot of other things. Remember this? I remember this. You used to have to take your film to a place and drop it off, maybe 1-hour photo, but you'd actually have to get it developed. And today we just use apps like Instagram, right? Save all our photos. I know we use Shutterfly, create digital albums online that friends and family can access. And yes, they provide printing too. Maybe you send your pictures to get printed somewhere like CVS, but we're just not using photo stores like we used to, right? All right, so if you think about the legal profession, what do we know about lawyers? We know that the legal profession is expensive. It's horribly expensive. Many people don't even use it because of the expense. It's unresponsive. I've had friends who hire attorneys and then can't get them to return a phone call. And for the most part, unaccountable, right? You may pay for an attorney's services and you don't necessarily always know what you're getting. And the good news is that's what LegalShield's all about. We also have disruptive innovation. It is simple, it is easy, it is incredibly affordable, and yes, we also have an app that you can use, which we will show you. You are finding out about a rock-solid company. We've been doing this for over 45 years. That's our founder there, Harlan Stonecipher. We protect approximately 4.6 million lives across North America right now, even more than that. And we have a dedicated provider attorney law firm across all 50 states and even Canada as well. So it's a great company. And what's our purpose? We're really here to help protect and empower people. We want people to have access to the services that we offer, and we want them to feel good. Peace of mind is really what we're selling. We want people to have access to a law firm a phone call away. And our vision as a company is to provide equality for everybody, give people access to the services that we provide, liberty, equality, opportunity, and justice. We think that's what everybody deserves it. Everybody should expect it. And now everybody can actually have it. And our mission as a company is to help people improve their lives. And we do that by teaching life-transforming skills, again, personal development. We also deliver exceptional products and services. We really help people. Like I said, we give people the peace of mind to know that they never have to worry about a lot of problems that people worry about. And they can be confident in a world in which bad things sometimes happen to good people, but now you've got a way to deal with that. So I have a question for you. Have you ever signed a contract or a document? Of course, we all have, right? Just by installing software, you're making a legal agreement, whether you realize it or not. Have you ever had a landlord or tenant issue, or an issue with a neighbor, or somebody next door? I know I have, right? Have you ever been overcharged or treated unfairly by someone, a company or an individual? Received a traffic ticket? We're giving this presentation from New Jersey. A lot of people with traffic issues, because there's a lot of people in our state, right? About 9 million people, a lot of people driving, a lot of opportunities for mischief there. Have you ever needed your will prepared or updated? I know a lot of us have, or may need that. Have you ever had a real estate transaction, bought or sold a house? Have you ever heard about or known someone, maybe yourself, who's been a victim of identity theft or a data breach? And have you ever been concerned about your child's security, identity and security? I know we have a young child. He's going to grow up in a world that unfortunately is a dangerous world where not everybody has his best interests at heart. So the point is, we can all identify with one of those situations. Well, now you've got access. The membership, we've got 2 products we're selling today. One of them is called LegalShield, and the other one is called LegalShield. So the first part of the plan gives you access to all these things. So what would it be like if anytime you had an issue that had legal ramifications, you could actually just tap the app, call your law firm, and get personal legal advice on an unlimited number of issues. And that's what we're offering with this plan. So you never have to wonder again about something that you're dealing with. What if, this situation, I know I've had issues in the past where I didn't have somebody to call. I was just guessing, or maybe look it up somehow. But now you can actually talk to somebody who's competent and specializes in that area of law to answer your questions. The law firm can also write letters or make phone calls on your behalf. This came in handy for me recently when our mortgage company overcharged us. They actually, we paid our mortgage, and then the mortgage company paid our mortgage for us again. So they actually billed our account, and we were out a couple of $1,000s, and it was totally their fault. They made a mistake, but you know how big companies are. Sometimes they hem and they haw, and it's like, we're not going to get our money back right away. Well, I called the law firm. They wrote a letter, and all of a sudden, believe it or not, our money got cut, the next day. They cut us a check. So sometimes, you write an upset letter, you try to post a bad review. It doesn't have that much weight. But if you can have an attorney or even a whole law firm write a letter on their letterhead, that's powerful. They can also review contracts and documents for you, right? So when you sign something, you may not, until this point, have had an attorney review what you're agreeing to, but you better believe that the company or individual that you're dealing with has probably had an attorney either draw that up or review that. So now up to 15 pages, you can fax that off to your law firm and have them actually explain to you what you're looking at. Like, what are we doing here, right? They may tell you things that you shouldn't sign. They may say there are things that should be in this document that are not in there. So get your contracts and documents reviewed. Don't just guess. You may be costing yourself a lot of money by not getting some expert advice about that. We also have IRS audit assistance. God forbid you get audited by the IRS. That's no fun. You don't want to do that by yourself. We also have civil trial defense for covered situation, which includes both pretrial and trial time. So you never have to worry about doing it yourself. Again, if you are in one of these covered situations, you're going to have representation. Family domestic services like uncontested divorce, adoption, separation, name change. Now, there's a 90-day waiting period for that, so don't get divorced right away. But God forbid one of these situations happens to you, or something with your family, you know that you've got representation. We also have this feature through the app where you can tap your speeding ticket. I know I don't want you to get a speeding ticket, but if that happens to you, you can actually submit the information right to your law firm, and you can get consultation with them within 8 business hours. I know sometimes people they don't, pursue their rights maybe because they figure it's cheaper to get ripped off, or even if they know they're in the right, maybe they can't take off from work, or they don't know what to do about something like a traffic ticket. So you just take a picture of the ticket with your smartphone, and then talk to an attorney about what's going on here. Do you have rights? You have rights. You may not know what they are. You may not know what your options are. So you want to get representation. You want to find out what's going on and see what you can do, what you might be able to do about it. Also, we know that about 8 out of 10 Americans don't have their last will and testament prepared. We know 10 out of 10 are going to need one. So now, as part of the membership, you can have the law firm prepare your last will and testament. What's exciting about the app is you can actually have them prepare it. You can start it right through the app, and it's pretty cool. You can just basically, they walk you through it, kind of like TurboTax, but for your will. The lawyers will prepare your will, your living will, your healthcare power of attorney, and a financial power of attorney. So you want to have those documents. That's peace of mind, right? We don't like to think about the fact that we're not going to be around forever, but one day, we're all going to need a will, and you want that peace of mind knowing that your affairs are in order. And like I said, you can just push a button and it'll lead you right through it. Or if it makes more sense, you can also print out a will questionnaire, and they'll walk you through it. You can also talk to your law firm if you have questions, right? There's a whole wall of protection here that we're talking about. Also, we know that bad things happen to good people. Sometimes bad things happen after business hours, right? Most law firms are 9 to 5 or 8 to 4. You've got, from now on, with this membership, 24/7 emergency access for covered situations. So you never have to, if you're going to be detained by law enforcement, questioned, you never have to go into an emergency situation where you're probably stressed out without knowing that you've got access to an attorney. We say you've got the right to an attorney. Most people can't afford an attorney, or don't know, they wouldn't be able to find one if they needed one. Or even if they have an attorney, is that attorney going to answer their phone on Christmas morning, New Year's Eve? Well, this is 24/7 emergency access, no matter what's going on. So that's exciting. Also, contingency cases. What if you're the victim of an auto accident? What if you get hurt while you're on the job? What if you're the victim of medical malpractice? We don't like to think about it, but these are all things that happen. And if you're injured at work or in an accident, talk to your provider law firm about representing you on a contingency basis. What that means is that you're not going to pay those hourly rates. So again, this is an overview. Find out the details, but the point is that you're going to be protected. You're going to have access. Now, for anything that's not covered under the main part of our plan, and these are big ticket items that hopefully don't happen to you often, like driving under the influence, bankruptcy, contested divorce. Things that are not covered under the other portions of our plan are covered under our 25% preferred member discount. What that means is you're never going to pay full price for legal protection or legal representation again. That's exciting. And we also have a member perks program. I want to talk about saving money. All these retailers are, have had deals through our member perks program. Think of it like a discount program. I know my wife and I save over $70 a year on our Verizon cell phone bill. A lot of discounts. So just like we say in business, a penny saved is a penny earned. A lot of people actually can make up the price of their membership just by saving money through our member perks program. So that's also awesome. You definitely want to take advantage of that. Now, who's covered under this family plan? Well, obviously you are as the member, your spouse or domestic partner, any never married dependent children under the age of 26 living at home, or full-time students, dependent children under age 18 for whom the member, you, is the legal guardian, and physically or mentally disabled children living at home for life. So that's exciting. It truly is a family plan. Think about other insurances. Your rates go up if anything happens. This is a family plan. This is designed to protect you and your entire family. So what would you choose? You could go ahead and take the traditional route and pay an attorney $250 an hour, a couple $100 an hour, let's say. Let's say that's probably one letter on their letterhead, right? It's going to be a couple $100 an hour because they're in the consulting business, right? They make their money by billing you hourly. Or you could join LegalShield. It's about $1 a day, and you have unlimited access to them on an unlimited number of subject matters. So Obviously, we feel it's a lot more powerful to get the membership. We say if you don't know your rights, you don't have any. And the other problem that we're solving is called financial cancer. It's called identity theft. And I don't have to tell you, whenever you happen to be watching this, there are many data breaches, right? No matter where you shop, no matter how you live your life, unless you're living in the woods, not doing business with anybody, your information's at risk. It's a huge problem that everybody faces. Criminals don't just want your money, they want your identity. So we have a product called LegalShield that we're really excited about. So we cover all the common types of identity theft, right? When we're recording this, it's about a week from tax season, from the tax deadline. So obviously tax theft. They're going to come after your tax returns, your medical claims, Social Security, credit, your driver's license, and criminal character, right? So a lot of ways for identity thieves to steal your identity. Again, it's about more than just money. It's not just fraud. It's them committing crimes in your name, and then guess who the police are looking for? They're looking for you. If they get your health care benefits, they're looking for you. And you're guilty until proven innocent, unfortunately. So what LegalShield is going to do is protect your identity through all monitoring and alerts, right? So we give you your credit score. We monitor all these areas that you see on the screen, right? And we will let you know. You'll get alerts again through our LegalShield app if there's something that something that happens. As long as it's you, you're set. But if you're not, then you're going to want to catch that early and take advantage of our membership so that that doesn't have time to fester and and become a huge problem. We also have a product called LegalShield Vault, which is a password manager that keeps your login information secure and also takes the hassle out of managing multiple passwords, right? Most people have different accounts, hopefully using different passwords, and that gets confusing. So not just security, but also convenience is really the membership that we offer. All right, here's a really exciting part of the plan, though. So we protect your identity, we alert you about possible incursions, but if and when, because nobody can prevent identity theft, it's literally unavoidable. It's probably going to happen at some point to all of us. So if and when your identity is stolen, we're going to provide comprehensive restoration. A licensed private investigator will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to restore your identity to its pre-theft status. LegalShield has partnered up with a company called Kroll. We provide licensed private investigators, not just a customer service representative, somebody who does this for a living and is a professional, and they're going to take care of you and help walk you through the process either with you or for you to make sure that your good name is restored. And we also offer a $5 million service guarantee, so that's exciting as well. So between LegalShield and LegalShield, we've got a whole suite of products. It's exciting. It's something that everybody needs. Most people don't know about, and therefore maybe don't have. So it's a huge opportunity, and it's very affordable. So for a family, this is going to be about $50 a month. It's $24.95 for the LegalShield plan and $24.95 for the LegalShield family plan. So that's a total of $49.90 monthly. It's a month-to-month membership. And also, as an individual, you're going to pay $24.95 for LegalShield and then $9.95 for the individual LegalShield plan. So we think it's a no-brainer, right? It's something everybody needs, and you want to protect yourself and your family. So definitely get back with a person who invited you to watch this video and get signed up right away, because we want to protect you and your family. But for the next few minutes, what I want to talk about is how do we make money? What's going on here, right? I'm excited about the membership. I'm also very excited about the business. And we make money by sharing the good news, by word-of-mouth marketing, and by building teams. If you think about other word-of-mouth companies that are not paying you or not really providing much benefit to your life. I love social media. We finally got my mother-in-law signed up for Facebook. Facebook did not cut me a check. Now, as we're recording this, they're in a lot of trouble for their own kind of identity crisis, right? They're having issues with security and things. But they are not paying me to share the good news about Facebook, right? Apparently, Uber pays credits, like free rides. LegalShield is going to pay you between $60 and $280. And I quickly want to show you how that's going to work when you sign up with us as an associate. So, by the way, these commissions represent advances for the $49.90 plan. So we're selling the family plan, protecting families. When you start out as an independent associate with LegalShield, you're going to make $60 for sharing this, just like you would anyway, right? If your dad had just had his identity stolen or was worried about security, of course you'd share this with him, right? And you'd help him get signed up. LegalShield is going to pay you for the privilege of doing that. But as soon as you get started, what we'd like you to do is protect 3 people with this membership, or and recruit 1 associate, or sell 6 plans, and the company is going to double your commission. So instead of $60 a sale, now you're going to be making $120. Okay, and that goes up as you climb the compensation plan. So as a manager, when you sell protect 15 families, you're going to be making $140 a membership. Senior manager, you can see it goes up, and and you're building a business by helping people. So that's really exciting, right? So you can make money by sharing this membership and selling memberships. What I'm excited about also is you can build a business team. So as you sell memberships, it's inevitable some people are going to say, hey, that's really great. I'd like to make money too, right? So you can sell things personally, but you can also help recruit a team that will help you. And the company is going to pay you to help people. So let's just say I'm a senior manager, right? I've protected 50 families. When I go out and sell this plan, I'm making $160 a membership. Good for me, right? And I'm going to still do that, obviously. But I'm going to recruit Timothy. He's going to start, and he's going to make $60 a membership. So he signs his mom up for the plan. He just made $60. But the company, because I'm helping Tim get started and be a success, the company is going to pay me also $60. So this is differential income, right? The company is going to pay me 20 plus 20 plus 20. The company is going to pay me the difference. I'm going to make $60 as well. Okay, so that's exciting. And by the way, we also have bonuses. So if you advance to senior associate in your first 3 weeks, in the first 20 days, the company is going to pay you an extra $180. So all the way. And if you do that for 3 months, the company is going to pay you $5,000. So there's a lot of money on the table. You can do very well in a very short period of time by sharing this membership. Okay? And here's what I'm excited about, though. Leveraged income, right? I go to my job, right? Right now I'm a teacher. I love teaching. But 5 years from now, I'm still just making whatever I can personally make, right? And teachers we do it because we love it. We don't do it because it's such a lucrative business. As a business owner, just like a real estate broker, you can recruit a team. Let's say this year you recruit 5 associates, and then next year you recruit each of them recruit 5 associates, and that continues through 5 years. In 5 years, you'd have over 3,000 people on your team. Now, human nature being what it is, not everybody necessarily is going to pursue this, in a sustained way. But let's say just 5% of the associates you recruit sell 1 membership per month, which seems pretty reasonable, right? That would be 150 memberships on your team. As an executive director, you'd be making over $7,500 a month. So that's just an example, but there's real potential in this pay plan to do very well. And by the way, the company rewards us for being consistent and for generating revenue for the company. So we've got Performance Club. We go on 4 incentive trips each year, and we also get a monthly bonus from $100 to $400. That's every month that you qualify for this incentive program. So that's also really exciting, obviously. Residual income. My wife and I bought our house about 5 years ago. We signed up for cable, and we've been paying for cable ever since. The company, or if you get insurance, right? We got life insurance because we're responsible, just like legal insurance, right? We want to protect our family. So we signed up, and the agent or the company that signed us up, they keep making money month after month, year after year, forever, right? We're never going to be without health benefits if we can help it, because we know that's important, right? Just because I don't go to the hospital this month doesn't mean I don't need my health care. LegalShield is the same way, right? So every month a member pays, you get an advance commission up front, and then every month the member pays, you get paid a percentage on every membership you and your entire team signs up for the life of the membership. And that's really exciting as well. How much is it to get started? You're starting a business, right? I was talking with a friend the other day about how to start a Chick-fil-A, it's like $10,000. Now, I imagine that's just the fee to get started. I can't imagine, because you're starting a restaurant, right? I'm thinking most franchises are probably well over 6 figures to really get started. You got to buy cups, plates, you got to buy, chairs. I don't know what you need to buy, but you need to buy a lot of stuff, right, to get started in any traditional business. For us, it's $99, okay? So it is very affordable. And as we saw, we want you to be successful. We want you to get paid and promoted right away. So when you get started, you get paid $60 per membership. Okay, so as an associate, if you protect 3 families and recruit 1 new associate, you get paid $180 and you get a promotion, so you're making double your commission. And if you do that in the first 20 days, you're going to get another $180. So you've already made $360 for investing $99. So that's exciting. We have all the tools and events that you need to grow your business. So we've got mobile apps, videos, social media sites, websites, 3-way calls. You're going to get support from your team. We're not going to just sign you up and then say good luck with that, right? We're going to help you out. There are lots of in-person events. You can have a private business reception with your personal friends and family, right? We've got professional business briefings that we do all throughout the country, all throughout North America. You can bring someone to a lunch. You can invite them to a video conference. You can sit down with them individually. So lots of ways to share your business. And LegalShield makes a ton of tools available. It makes it very simple to run your business. So your first month is free, or you can pay for this up front, but it's up to you. But it's $19.95 a month. You get all sorts of goodies to help you run your business. A back office where you can see what's going on in your business, contests and incentives, a personalized website where people can sign up, all of these mobile apps where you can send out videos to people and automatically follow up with people. You can meet with your team. So it's really exciting, the things that are available for a very modest fee to help you run your business and become a small business owner, right? Because that's what you are. You're like a franchise of 1. We have a proven track record. So we have over 400 people that make 6 figures a year doing this, right? We've got 200 plus people that are making a very respectable $50,000 or more. We've got over 230 people that have made $1 million in this industry, and the company over the last decade has paid $1 billion in commissions. And as you can see, we've got people who come from the real estate industry, from the postal service, traditional business owners, educators, entrepreneurs, people from ministry. So there are a lot of benefits to starting a LegalShield business. I know for myself, right now I'm an educator, but I'm also tutoring part-time. And it's tough, right? It's a lot of hours. It's keeping me really busy. So you can create great upfront income, and then you can also create residual income. And for some people, it's the income that gets them excited. For some people, it's the time freedom that gets them excited. And for some people, it's helping people. And for some people, it's having fun. And for some people, it's all those things, right? There are a lot of tax advantages of being a business owner. You've got flexibility. You can do this when and where you want. We're going to help you grow personally and professionally so that you get better as you do this. You have mentorship, you make friends, and you can live life on your own terms. So that's basically it. We just wanted to share that with you. We appreciate this. Just to recap where the world is going. The largest taxi company owns no vehicles, right? People drive and make money, and that it's a win-win. It's the gig economy. The leading movie rental company creates no content. Well, actually, they create content, but they don't have physical retail stores, right? And a lot of times they're just leasing other people's content. So they're just a provider. The most popular media provider creates no content, right? We create the social media by participating in it. The largest overnight accommodations provider owns no hotels, right? They have no overhead in terms of their real estate. And LegalShield provides legal services in every state in the U.S. and 4 provinces in Canada. And we own no law firms, right? We have a proprietary network, and it's just like these other apps that are changing the world today. So it's a great time to become a business owner. So obviously, we want everyone to become a member. When you do, make sure you download the LegalShield and ID Shield mobile apps and get connected. Start using your membership. Get your will prepared. We invite you onto our team, right? We'd love for you to become an associate and get your website set up and start sharing this with friends, family, and associates. We want you to get trained, so we're going to help you get started right and make sure that you know what to do, and we're going to guide you through that. We're not going to just expect you to know. We're going to train you every step of the way, and we want you to get paid and promoted. We want you to go ahead and earn that $180 bonus in your first 20 days so that you see the difference this is making, and you can start to really have success with this. And also, we hope you to come back and find out more. Get back to the person who shared this video with you. Come to a professional business briefing and find out more about this. Really ask good questions, and we look forward to hearing from you. So that's it. Thank you so much for listening, and we really appreciate your attention today.